Hello, my name is Visklugers, and today we have just a very quick video, and it's about the reward system in Armored Warfare. Now, I've been thinking about doing just a quick video about this subject a long time ago, and now I just decided that, you know what, today is the day when I'm gonna do it. Now, the premise of this game regarding the reward system was that it should reward more the players that did well than, for instance, War of Tanks. So it would actually drive you to be a better player, and if someone is botting or something, they should be getting a lot less experience and so forth. Now, I just had a very good gameplay that shows this extremely well, and I think they have this balance a bit wrong at this moment. So I was playing the BMP-2, which is a tier 5 vehicle, and it was a tier 6 game, and pretty much tier 6, and it was PvE, so it didn't matter that much. But 3 tier 6s and me and another tier 5 vehicle, and fair enough, I did get the most reputation or XP than any other player in my team, but I did do over 11,000 damage on my own, 8 kills, the second most spotting, and some modular damage and so forth and so on. And to take into account that I have a match tier multiplier, which is counted in here already, so that is 2.49. I don't really know how much that is. If you are the same tier, it's probably more than 1. I think it's like, I guess quite close to 2. But anyways, the thing is, comparing to this Stingray, which just pretty much died on the first minute or so, did 1,600 damage, which is like 8 times less than what I did. I did over 3 times, or well, a bit less than. I did about 3 times the amount of spotting. I did more assistance damage. I did 4 times the kills, and I get a slivering over double the XP. Now, I know it's very, 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 very extremely frustrating when you do get your first daily double or whatever on a game where you just die on the first minute or so, and it's kind of a waste if you don't get a lot of XP. But for the players who did well, it feels like, you know, wow, why should I even bother doing well? Because I'm not gonna get a lot of XP. Sure, it's more, almost double than these guys, or it's actually double than this guy, but less than double than this guy. So, and he's a tier 6 and so on. He's got it way easier than I had in this game. So it's just something I feel like that the developers should work on, because it means that it just makes me feel like that, oh well, I guess I'll just half-ass my games and do all kind of other shit while I'm playing, and just playing for the shits and giggles, cause I'm not going to be rewarded if I'm just really, really trying to make good. I might get 100 XP more, but really, I could just go and YOLO and die and play 2 games in the time that it would take to play only 1 game, and I would actually make more XP and credits by just half-assing the games. And it just feels like, what? That shouldn't be like that. that is just something that is really, really, really odd, and it feels so wrong. I really like the fact that you have here all these kind of ways of gaining XP and credits. It's laid down here, so you know that, oh, well, yeah, I did a couple of objectives, so I got rewarded for that, and oh, I did get a couple of kills, and I get rewarded for that. But I feel like, they should make more emphasis, for instance, on the objectives, because a lot of players do not do the objectives, and I don't know if that means... I don't know. I was thinking, does that mean that you completed the objective, thus you get 42 XP and 810 credits in this case? Or is it that because you completed 2 out of the 5 or whatever yourself, not as a team, but you did those, so you gain these? I don't know. I guess I should do a test on that, to play a game where I don't do anything involving objectives. But anyways, I feel they should reward more for the player who is actually doing stuff, which doesn't mean that, the one with the most damage done should get a fuck ton of XP. No, I mean like the damage resulting from spotting and so on. They could also do this, and could and should buff this up as well, so that the people driving armored fighting vehicles and stuff still feel very, very relevant people. Now in this I didn't probably do... Well, we can see here. How much did I do? Yeah, 819 damage resulting from spotting, so yeah, but still, it's kinda... Yeah. I feel, obviously this is a defeat, so there's not a huge amount of XP and credits earned, but the thing is that I think they should scale this up a bit. The 424 XP, I guess, yeah, you don't need to scale down this. I think they should just scale this up. I mean, like, don't punish the players so much that won't do at all things. Those that are AFK, that has like no spotting, no damage, nothing, yeah, I think those players should be punished, so that if you are AFK, you're like really making you're really like not making any progress. You're not getting any XP, and you're not getting any credits. So that you get so little that it's basically totally unpractical. And if you do like have a round where you do a little bit, just like this couple of thousand damage, yeah, you should get something like this, like a couple of 100 XP. It's not gonna get you far, but at least you did something. But if you get like 4, 5, 6, 10,000 damage, I think you should be rewarded for that quite well. And I think, I don't know if there are, but if you get medals or these awards, that would be nice if it would say like, hey, you know what? Nice shooting. You get this and this reward for that. I think that would be also a ridiculously nice thing to have. Maybe these are things that they are working on, but I think this and this, they should be quite easy-ish to do. I mean, because they have to have some sort of mechanism already in place. Because how are they calculating this stuff? There has to be some sort of algorithms to it. So it shouldn't be impossible to just modify it a bit. Because at the moment, every time I get a game like this, and I bet most of players who get a game like this, and they're like almost as good alone as the rest of the team combined, and yeah, you're not really rewarded for that. It makes you feel like, why the fuck do I even bother? I would like to hear if this is just a thing that I'm personally suffering from, or is it just, is everyone suffering from it? It's not like a huge thing, and I guess this is one of these first world problems, but it really grinds my gears every time I do extremely well and I see like, yeah, the second best player pretty much got the exact same reward, except that he was half as good, or contributed half as much to the team. So I think that is something you should really thrive on. And I guess if there could be kind of, I don't know how the hell could they implement it, but I would love to see some kind of reward system for, platooning. If you platoon with players, and in World of Tanks you got these, what is it called? They got these kind of medals, the Brothers in Arms and Crucial Contribution, and that's kind of stuff. If you could get those kind of medals, I don't know if there even is. I haven't ever seen one, but if there is, that would be really nice if you would get some kind of teamwork medals. And even if you are not platooned up with someone, and maybe you're in close proximity with someone, or maybe if you're spotting for your whole team, or just for one team member, or if there's like only two of you left and you killed 20 tanks together, I don't know, there's like a fuck ton of different medals you could do, and it would be really, 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 really extremely cool if they would be like, hey, you know what, you get 10,000 extra credits for this because you got this medal, and good job, you did really well. I feel like they really need to put more rewards, because that is something that really, really, really at least drives me on. If I get a cool reward and I actually get some benefit from getting that reward. If I just get a medal in World of Tanks, it's like, yeah, I got a steel wall or something. It's just like, yeah, I got 100 of those already. So yeah, whatever. But if it's like, here's a steel wall and a 50,000 credits on top of that, congratulations, then I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm a battle hero, bitch. I mean, like, it would just make the game so much, I guess, engaging, and it would really drive you to your limits more. I wanna win this game so bad, and I wanna get this medal so bad. Because at the current state, it's like, when you know you're gonna lose, you might as well just, be like, well, fuck it, and just go kill yourself. Or, let the AI kill you, or so on, because the reward is not going to be any greater, and you would just get faster out of the game and get to start a new game and gain actually more credits and XP or reputation that way. So it's very, I guess, unintentional from the devs, but that's what it is, and I hope they would do something to fix it. And I feel like this is really, 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 really good. This is something I love. I've always been wondering in World of Tanks that how much different stuff contribute. And if they just increase the amount of medals or awards or something like that, but here's gifts and loot, which is coming soon, ? But I feel like they could do some kind of rewards. Now here it's like, shooter hit at least 80%, blah 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 blah, and if there would be like, congrats, you gain also 20,000 credits or so. that would be neat. You know, obviously something like this would be like, you know, maybe 5,000 credits or whatever. But, you know, when there's like kill 15 opponents or, you know, stuff that is pretty hard to get. And those would be like, you know, take this money, go do that again, be a good team member. You know, that would be great. Alright, well, this actually stretched out to be a little bit longer video than I thought, but I guess that is everything? I guess. But I would really much love to hear your thoughts about this video. And also, it would be great if you could share this. I don't usually haul for sharing and stuff, but I would love that the dev team would hear about this idea. Right, you can write about it in the forums and stuff. I don't personally write a lot because that's just not my jam. But, you know, do whatever you can in your power to let the devs know that, you know, this thing is just bullshit. It feels bullshit. They should figure out more ways to reward the player. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I thoroughly hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I'll see you in the next video.